Hey everybody, Eric here with Just Eric Personal. I want to address something right now that really is got me very angry, actually. I found this on YouTube here. BNV 2013 Finals Round 2 Albuquerque. Okay, let me address something here, people. First off, this is like a spoken word thing, and I normally like spoken words and stuff like that, but it's this guy and this woman, okay, at the University of Albuquerque or something, and this guy and this girl are really sarcastic jerks, as far as I'm concerned, and they are, responding to an anonymous letter or whatever, from somebody asking, hey, why is there not a white club? Um, there's clubs for every other ethnicity, including, there's also a club for women. And here's what bothers me first off. Why do we have to have clubs for different races? That's racist. Hello? Why is there even a black club, a white club, you know, seriously? Y'all are stupid for that. Why, the college, shame on you guys. You ought to be ashamed of yourselves. There's a club for African Americans and Hispanics and women and really, okay, you're segregating. Okay, that's segregation, people. Okay, you're reverting back to the very thing you claim to hate, the very thing that you claim that you don't like. Okay, you're reverting back to it, but actually, I see it as worse right now in a way. Okay, because, and I don't condone racism. I don't condone slavery. I hate it. Okay, um, yeah, I just I don't like the KKK. I don't like any groups like that. Y'all ought to, if you're in a racist group, you ought to be ashamed of yourself. If you've gotten out of a racist group, you know what? God bless you. I know some people, who have gotten out of that stuff, and God bless them, and they're Christians now, and that's amazing. But if you're still in one, that's just horrible. Um, anyway, talking, and they're really vulgar in this too. At some point, they're making thrusting moves, and everybody's cheering them on. Oh yeah, go ahead and thrust. Um, they're talking about, and all the way through, it's white, 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 white. Okay, all the way through, it's you know, it's disgusting to me. Talking about thrusting your white penis in. I'm like, are you kidding me? Okay. Talking about, checking our history. That's exactly what it is, people. It's history. I got news for you. That's not still happening. Okay? Are there still racists? Yeah. There's still white racists, but you know what? There's black racists. There's African American racists. There are Hispanic racists, like the two people who did the spoken word. Okay? Nobody wants to admit to being a racist. Nobody. You want to, claim racism on, white people, even though, they just, but you don't want to admit that, you know what? You're doing the same thing. You are reliving and reliving and reliving and rehashing stuff that happened in the past, and you are, bringing things up that is in history. You said to check history. Well, um, maybe you need to check it. It's history. It's gone. Let it go. Okay. Learn about it so it doesn't get redone. But you know what? I see it being redone in a way because except for the tables are turned. White people are not doing it, in plantations and stuff to you. You are oh, the white man is oppressing me, the white man did this, the white man did that, you know? Yeah, did, okay, did. Um, and, you know, you're talking about abortions. Some are rapes, and for those people, you know, I mean, I still don't think you should abort the baby, but, you know, I mean, give it up for adoption, you know what I'm saying? But talking about, I think it talked about dropouts. If you drop out, okay, if you're Hispanic or African American or Asian or whatever, if you drop out of school, that's your fault, not mine. Okay, it's not the fault of the mean white man who oppressed you years ago. Let it go. Stop being a racist pig. I can't stand this stuff. I cannot even fathom this stuff. I cannot stand it. Okay? And if you want to call me a racist, you're getting blocked in the comments. I'm trying to be anything but here, okay? There's a Black History Month. There's a Hispanic History Month. There's not a White History Month, okay? Like, you want racism to stop? Stop segregating. Stop having or stop having history months, and stop having, you know, clubs in school for, you know, Hispanics and black people, African American people. I don't know what the correct term to use is. I'm not trying to be ignorant. I love African Americans. I'm friends with some. I'm friends with Hispanics. I'm friends with Asians. I'm friends with, you know, I'm not a full blood. I'm not, okay, I'm German, Welsh, and English. I'm not full blood anything. I'm mixed. And I don't know. My mom told me that I had an aunt something like some generations back or something, or not I don't know how far years. She's older anyway. Um, aunt something, and you know that my family was showing pictures of aunt something. I don't know what her name was. My mom didn't know either, and she was African American, so I don't know. I'm obviously white, but apparently I have an African American aunt. I don't know. But seriously, like that. This stuff is just nauseating to me. Like, you know, just the ignorance, and I mean, I have so much to say. I'm so outraged right now that I can't even think straight. Like, this stuff aggravates me to no end, okay? Because, you, okay, you want to talk about racism, you want to talk about, okay, it said, you're born with, it's talking about white privilege, whatever the hell that means. Sorry, but, you know, like, seriously. Um, I, you seem to think you have a lot of privilege. It didn't happen to you, sweetheart. Yeah, I'm calling the girl sweetheart, not the guy, but guess what? Okay? It didn't happen to you. Okay? If you're out there and you're thinking that you are entitled to anything because your ancestors were abused, it didn't happen to you, sweet cheeks. You don't deserve a thing. Okay? You don't deserve a thing. You don't. You don't deserve an apology. You don't deserve to relive it. You don't deserve for white people to feel bad for you. You don't deserve that because it didn't happen to you. You're the one being racist by bringing up history. Okay, it's good to learn about history, but when you keep rehashing it, oh, this happened years ago, you become the racist. Bet you didn't think of that, did you? I bet you didn't think of it. I don't hate you. I don't hate any of you. I don't hate any other race. But I do hate ignorance. I hate arrogance. I hate stupidity. I think it's really stupid. Um, okay, so, oh, here's what it was. Born with the benefit of the doubt. White man was born with the benefit of the doubt, it says. Okay, let's go into that. Okay. And somebody wanted to leave a stupid comment on Evolve 180 Nation. I blocked them a long time ago because their comment was stupid. It was, you know, I was going to watch the rest of this, or something like I was going to watch the rest of this, but I couldn't get over the white man saying he was was a victim. I have been the victim of racism. Thank you very much, and discrimination. Because for those of you who don't know, I'm in a wheelchair. I have been victimized. Okay, I have been the victim of discrimination quite a bit. Okay, so if you don't think so, too freaking bad. Okay, you don't know. You don't know my life. I have been. So go away if you want to tell me I haven't been. Okay, and if you want to tell me I haven't been the victim of racism, just because you're white doesn't mean you can't be the victim of racism. That is one of the most arrogant, ignorant, stupid things I have ever freaking heard. And if you think that, you are a freaking idiot. I'm sorry, but you are. You're a freaking moron. Okay? I'm not trying to be mean in this video, but the truth hurts sometimes, and I'm being truthful. You are a freaking idiot if you think that white people cannot be victimized, if you think that white people cannot be the victim of racism and discrimination and everything else. I'm in a wheelchair, and I'm white, and you know what? I went to Georgia when I was little, and I went into the restroom. I went to use the restroom, and I came out, and, you know, African American people lining the wall. I'm not saying anything against African Americans, but all African American people except for me and my family, okay? We were coming back from Florida. All African American people just lining the wall outside the bathroom, and I saw them, and I'm like, hi, how are you? I was all nice. Hey, how are you? How you doing today? And they just staring at me, giving me death stares, just hateful looks, hateful looks. And I'm just, how you doing? Doing okay? Nothing. And I go to my mom and I ask her why. I go to my mom and I tell her what just happened, and you know what she tells me? She's like, some people here haven't gotten over the fact that there was racism years ago, honey. I was young. I didn't understand. Some people haven't gotten over the fact that there was racism, that there was slavery, that white people enslaved black people years ago. Okay, years and years ago, that's what happened, and they haven't gotten over it, and that's why they looked at you like that. Oh, I'm born with the benefit of the doubt. Okay, if I'm born with the benefit of the doubt, why can't you give me the benefit of the doubt that I'm actually a good person? Why can you not give me the benefit of the doubt that I'm a good person? I'm not a slave owner. I'm not racist. I'm not ignorant. I'm not stupid. I'm not gonna rape you because you're black. I'm not gonna rape you because you're Hispanic. I'm not gonna cut you. I'm not gonna kill you, murder you, whatever. I'm not gonna do that stuff just because I'm white. That's racism. That's called racism, sweet cheeks. Okay? Guess what, honey boo boo? That's called racism. And you are a racist. So get off your high horse. Stop thinking that white man is oppressing you. Okay, when you start forming clubs, when everybody else starts forming clubs, but the white guy, okay, when everybody else starts forming the club but the white guy, when you now have an African American in office who, not because of his color, is doing a crappy freaking job. Okay, if you actually know anything about Obama, he's done nothing but a crappy job. Okay, he hasn't done a good job. Okay, the things he's done have been pretty, pretty shitty. Okay, he's been nothing but bad for this country, pretty much. Okay, he's done some good, but not very much. Okay, um, okay, when you have clubs for every race but the white people, including having, and I don't have a problem with, women having a club, but when you have a woman club and a Hispanic club and every other club but white, and you want to fight against white people having a club too, that's not equality. Okay, that's not equality. That is not being equal. Sorry to burst your bubble. That does not say that white people are equal. And I'm not saying that white people, don't still act like idiots. I'm not saying that, okay? White people are freaking idiots sometimes, but you know what? So are Hispanic and African American people. So are Asian people sometimes, and so on and so forth. Okay? Thanks. If you got that across your head, thank you. Okay? Thank you. Um I'm sorry this is kind of angry. That's really angry, but I'm really angry. This is an actual bona fide rant. Not that the other ones I do aren't, but this is a rant on racism. I can't stand this shit. Okay, it's nothing but shit. Okay, you wanna, complain because, oh, white people have the benefit of the doubt. Yes. Is there racial profiling sometimes? Yeah, absolutely. But do you think that African American and Hispanic cops don't racially profile white people? You'd be lying. You'd be wrong if you thought that. If you thought that white people never get racially profiled. I got racially profiled when I was a little kid. Okay? As being a bad person. Okay? Oh, you're a certain race. I'm gonna size you up as being a crappy person, as being a maggot of a person, as being just, an infestation of maggots or something. I'm gonna profile you because you're white, and say that, and think that, oh, you're bad because you're a little kid and you're white. How bad do you get that you hate a little child because of what some full-grown adults who are mentally competent enough to make their own decisions, because they did something? You're going to be racist to a little child. That happened to me. So you want to say I have the benefit of the doubt? No, I don't, actually. And screw you for saying that. Yes, white people have more benefit of the doubt, possibly. I will admit that one. But it doesn't mean we have the benefit of the doubt. Okay? It means we have some benefit of the doubt. Sometimes. Okay? Because people... I'm glad if you're not going to be a police officer. If this girl and this boy are not going to be police officers, I'm glad, because they would probably racially profile me as being a crappy person because I'm white. Because years ago, some lousy shit happened. I'm glad if you're not being police officers. In fact, please don't get a job where you work with the public, period. Don't get a job where your racist opinions are going to interfere. There's more that I could pick apart from this, and it's only 3 minutes and 43 seconds, and I got 19 minutes, almost 20 minutes out of it to be able to rant. Y'all are stupid, and I'm gonna put this in the description below so you can see this. Tell me if I'm wrong, okay? Tell me if I am wrong about this. pretty much probably question you if you think I'm wrong. Um, Maybe not. If you have a good opinion, if you actually have a decent, honest, informed, intelligent opinion, I want to hear it. If you're just going to be an idiot and be, well, you're being racist. Bye-bye. If you're going to say I'm being racist because I'm white and I run an anti-racism campaign. I run an anti-racism, anti-abuse, anti-bullying campaign. I'm a Christian. I don't believe in racism. That's why this stuff pisses me off. So, go ahead and accuse me of being a racist. I dare you. Alright, love y'all. God bless. Take care, and thanks for watching. I'm sorry this was kind of long and everything. But anyway, bye.